Me now mostly packed up. Shouldn't be doing this before breakfast, but I had a couple of cans of Skol left, which cost me 60p per can that I bought last night from the local non-stop. And it'd be sad to see them go to waste. And it just dawned on me that I think when I arrived into Bors through the Hungary and Romanian border, I didn't really explain much about the story of my encounter with the border police. I was very excited and I just gave you a brief update at the petrol station on the other side. So I thought I'd just expand on that a little. So what happened is we pull up to the border, the checkpoint, and the border policeman steps onto the bus and he's going around asking for documents. First thing I show him is my NHS travel pass, which has both vaccines and the booster vaccine available with the information on QR codes. And then he says, "Oh, passport, please." So I show him my passport, British passport, and he says, "Could you come with me?" So I get off the bus, starting to be a little bit nervous of the situation right now. I'm wondering what's the problem. I've got my passport, I've got my vaccine pass. All the research that I did online, including looking at the Romanian travel website, on my government website, even asking people in travel communities just to doubly make sure. That's all I needed from transiting from Hungary to Romania. If I was to fly from the UK directly into Romania, I would need a negative PCR test. However, you were exempt from this if you're travelling from one of the bordering countries via land. Which I was doing, I was coming from Hungary. Anyway, he says, "No, you can't pass, I can't let you through. You need a PCR test because you haven't stayed in Hungary for more than 10 days. I hadn't, I was only there for 2. So I'm thinking, this is the end, this is it. I can see just to the right to me is freedom, is Romania, where I'm trying to be. It's 4 a.m, pitch black, no other vehicles around, and he's saying you're gonna have to turn back. The bus is gonna have to go without you. You can't continue. At this point, I'm just thinking, this is it. This is me. I'm done. What am I gonna do? It was a 5-hour drive to Budapest. I don't know where I'm going. It's cold. It's pitch black. There's nothing I can do. And then he presents me with another option. When you arrive in Cluj, you're gonna have to stay in your apartment and isolate, quarantine for 5 days. A bit better, less chance of dying of hypothermia in the Hungarian countryside, but still not that good. It still derails my entire plans, so I'm still feeling a little bit shell-shocked by this. Anyway, my bus driver, he comes over and he starts talking to the policeman. He starts speaking to him in Romanian. I get a few words like vaccine and documents and things like that, so I think he's trying to reason with him. He's like, "Look, he's my passenger, he's got his documents, he's got his vaccine and that's surely all he needs, right?" And he's like explaining to him, I guess, that no, he needs to, quarantine and all this, what he's just been explaining to me. Anyway, he disappears into the other office and he's running through my passport and my documents with another border police officer. He comes back and then he goes to me, "So you say you have your booster, right?" I say, yes, I had my booster quite recently." He goes, "Okay." Disappears again. I turn to the bus driver and the bus driver just looks at me with an assuring nod. He goes, and I'm like, "Yeah?" With another nod, like, "You mean, yeah, good?" He goes, "Yes." I hope he's right. I hope he's right at this point. He comes back anyway from the other office and he comes over to me and he goes, "Right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you through. I'm just going to need to scan your booster vaccine." I'm just like, thank you so much. Like, I can't even keep my cool at this point. I just feel so grateful that he's overturning his initial decision, which would have either left me stranded or in house arrest in an apartment, which I suppose is worse places to be stranded. As you saw from the tour in my other video, it's a really nice spacious apartment, but I'd rather not be stuck in it. So yeah, I'm really grateful to him. He scans my booster vaccine. I board the bus once again. and I'm home free into Romania. I just had to laugh. Just the relief just overwhelmed me, and I just started laughing to myself on the bus. Very scary for a second. The situation was looking dire, but my good fortune and the kindness of the border police rescued me. He just told me before I left that within, I think, 30 something hours, I had to complete a passenger locator form on the Romanian website for passenger locator forms, which I did as soon as I checked into this apartment, which was less than 20 hours. So I'm all good. Thankfully. Feel very lucky. So anyway, that's my story in full detail of the time I was almost refused entry into Romania and managed to get lucky. Cheers.